Let me tell you a story about a guy named Ezra. Ezra was not extraordinary in any way, but what Ezra did have was his ordinary, and what an ideal ordinary it was. Ezra Young had just turned 21. He was not a genius, nor did he have superpowers, nor was he filthy rich. He had a standard haircut, wore glasses and had freckles, and he shopped for clothes at factory. Twice a week, Ezra went to his university. He listened attentively to all the lectures, took organizing bullet point notes that would put any perfectionist to shame, and was always eager to please the professor with his enthusiastic questions and answers. On the weekends, he worked part-time at the restaurant. He always did the best he could, got along well with his co-workers, and was happy with what he earned. Ezra's ordinary was flawless, making daily life seem like a breeze for him. Some would say he had it easy, or that he was a lucky person. Ezra himself would probably have said the same thing. But this all happened before.
You see, my parents' upbringing had always circled around a very simple guideline.
Everyone will love you if you're nice.
And so that was exactly what I did, striving to be a good person all the time.
As his family got harder and harder to please and acknowledgement turned scarce, Ezra became slightly obsessed about keeping his perfect image up. He began turning to others around him for appreciation and adoration. But sometimes, Ezra wondered if he really enjoyed being good. Take university for example. It felt good to show off his knowledge in class, but when it came to assignments, he had no motivations because no one was there to tell him he was doing such a good job, thus explain his failing grades. Or when he was at work, did he love the job itself, or did he just love being an excellent employee in society's eyes? These thoughts pestered Ezra more and more frequently, like glitches in the perfect little world that he had worked so hard to uphold. Slowly, Ezra began to find himself struggling to keep up his ideal ordinary. The moment he decided that he did not need to be good was the moment he started falling.
It's pretty much my life goal to be liked by everyone, and I work hard to achieve that. Because of this, you could imagine how shocking it was for me that the complete opposite happened.
I hate when people like you.
That hit me harder than Tommy Higgins did in 5th grade, and I had to take a week off school thanks to that incident. I couldn't stop thinking about what she said. Did I make a mistake while playing my daily role? Was she insane maybe? How can she not like me? And she even used the word
Hate. That was what she said. Ziggy Bennett was everything Ezra Young wanted to not be. She was a girl who acted upon her own rules and courses, and she certainly was not set out to be a people pleaser. You could say she was bad, but she'd say she was just being herself. And Ziggy, coincidentally, had always been in the background of Ezra's ordinary life as he had been in hers, like two parallel lines that were never supposed to meet. However, when they did, something extraordinary happened. Ezra Young, of course, could not accept the fact that there actually was someone who did not enjoy his presence. He began a mission to befriend Ziggy and to show her how great of a person he was. And Ziggy, of course, did not buy anything he offered. Ezra was growing more and more desperate until...
You know, he'd been following around like a puppy for the whole week. Does he move you or have anything with you?
You don't need to worry about him. He's nothing. He's no one.
But he seems to be a good guy, you know?
But he's just trying to please everyone.
Ezra realized that he'd been good for so long, he'd forgotten what it felt like to be Ezra.
It started out simple. Whenever I was going out of my way to do something for someone else, I began to ask myself, do I really care about this person? Or is it just to make me feel good? At first, I was still trying to convince myself that I really cared. But then slowly, I came to realize that I was wrong.
From the look of others, his rebellion act was not obvious, but changes did not go unnoticed. He started to prioritize his personal needs over others and reacted truthfully to how he felt. He took time off his school and work whenever he felt like needing a break, and he started doing whatever he was interested in regardless of the consequences or even legality. A lot of people clearly did not take his transformation well, especially his family, and they spoke of his new attitude as a sort of downfall or degeneration. But Ziggy surely did.
Wow, what was that for?
You know, I think I like this side of you better.
Really? I mean, everyone around me hasn't been so accepting.
Yeah, you smile less, but when you do, you really mean it. You know who you are, and you do what you want.
Have you ever felt?
That was when Ezra Young knew he had fallen hard.